some things I want to talk to you all about. I have some things we need to do as far as prepping for spring and summer, and some new ideas I'm trying with my prepper pantry I wanted to share with you all today. But first, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you can get notified of all my new videos, and like my channel, like my video, leave comments, however you choose to participate. But I do like to hear from my viewers and my subscribers. So let's get into our video for today. The first thing I wanted to talk about was prepping for spring and summer coming up. It's time, if you have a desire to grow your own food, have a garden. If you live in an apartment or a city and don't have a big enough yard for a garden, you can experiment with some container gardening. That's fine. Just wherever you're at, do whatever you can. I have a few books here I'd like to recommend. The Backyard Homestead is a really good resource for everything. And on the back it says, put your backyard to work. It's produce all the food you need on just 1/4 of an acre. And she's got really good ideas. I was looking for the author. Carlene Madigan is an editor at Story Publishing. So I've really enjoyed this book. She tells how to start seeds, how to prepare your soil, growing your own fruits and nuts on your property, how to harvest your produce, how to dry, dehydrate, how to can. All of your information is in this one book. She has how to raise chickens and small animals on your property. She has diagrams and directions for things, all kinds of information. Just herbs, that's right. She has a huge section on herbs, what each one is good for, how it grows, country wines, drying fruits. I mean, this is a really good book to have if you plan on doing any of your own growing of your foods or animals for food. This is a good book to have. Also, this book is new to me, so I haven't spent a lot of time in it, but I got it because it seemed like it was just full of information. An Encyclopedia of Independent Living, and I think that's where we all are. See, here's pictures, actual pictures of how to dry herbs and onions, and this book feels really sturdy. How to take care of your soil, how to irrigate your garden, how to make a braided straw hat, how to patch a hole in your blue jeans. This is just a super cool book as well. So I can recommend both of these as resources for homesteading, and which is also a big part of prepping. So back to the prepping for spring and summer. This is a good time to order seeds. A good source of online ordering would be Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I get their catalogs and they are full of really good. They've got everything. Even if it's just buying seeds at Lowe's or Walmart, you need to sit down and decide what you want to grow and go ahead and get your seeds bought, your supplies for gardening, because I remember last year seeds were hard to find. Gardening supplies were also hard to find. I don't know if they will be this year. This year might not be a problem at all. But in the scheme of being prepared and prepping for that event that you'd like to get a garden out to grow your own food, you need to go ahead and start planning for that. Get your seeds bought. Also, if you intend to raise chickens, which I love chickens. I love having chickens. We don't have right now. We aren't equipped to have our own chickens right now. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that. But this is a time to start also thinking about that. Get your coop ready, your brooder box ready. I don't remember if it's February or March that they actually have the baby chicks available at Tractor Supply Company, Rural King. I don't know all the places, but just the places that normally would have the baby chicks. They'll be coming in soon, so it's time to be planning and preparing your living quarters for your chickens if you're going to intend on raising chickens, which we really enjoyed that. We loved having our own eggs, and we also processed chickens for meat. you know, put them in the freezer to have a supply of meat, and that was also a good thing for our family. So I would encourage you to do that if that's something you think your family would enjoy. Okay, so I guess that's all I had to talk about with prepping for spring and summer. We're getting our riding mower serviced this month, so we'll be ready for our mowing. We have a half acre that we mow, so that's important to us to have our mowers in good shape for when we need them. Just things like that need done before spring gets here. It's time to be thinking about that. So, all right, now I would like to talk to you all about my storage solutions for my prepping pantry. Hopefully it'll help you. I know I showed you all, I got these containers at the dollar store, and I do really like them. And this is what I've used them for. I've got egg noodles in this one, and it works really well. They sit on a shelf, and I can just pull it out and take my noodles out as I want. Then I have a smaller one that I use for everything, I guess, all the other things. I've got my brown gravy mix, my Bisquick biscuits, my Knorr soups, my Velveeta cheese packets. But anyway, I mean, this one is way too full, and I got to thinking I would like a little more of an airtight solution for that. So I ordered some totes from Amazon, and I've got them here in a box that I'll be opening and showing you my intended plan for that. I kind of got ahead of myself because I need to get this tote first. I was talking about, I had mentioned to those of you, especially like the beginning preppers who don't have a lot of space in your house, like me. I don't have a basement, I don't have a pantry. I've just had to make room as I can find it in my home. And under the bed storage is a great way to start. And these totes, they're flat, they're pretty big, would be a good way to start. And they would hold quite a bit. And I've got just a variety of things in here too, because I'm going to place these things in my new totes I got from Amazon. But I wanted to show you all what I would consider like under the bed storage, and to note that it also has a lid that snaps in place, so it should be good to keep things fresh and free of pests. So I wanted to show you that as well. But now I've got myself really crowded here, showing you all of the things here that I got from Amazon. I just ordered online. I'm trying to do my part, staying out of the stores as much as possible. So I ordered things online. And I knew I wanted a different storage solution for my pantry, because my prepper pantry, because it's just getting out of hand. I don't have the right space for it. So I found a closet. I was able to empty out a lot of things in this closet, things we just don't use anymore. So I've got like the top of a closet that I'm going to take these totes and put these kinds of things in, and then they will stack one on top of another. And I think that's going to give me more space in my prepping area, as well as a nicer storage solution for these types of items. So let's see what's in our box here. We have lids. So I ordered, I guess they came in a set of 6, which is really cool. Yes. And here's mine. So it's a little bit larger than these, but it will stack because it has a lid. So I can stack these in the top of that closet, and I think that's going to be really a nice solution for my storage. So I'm going to just see what all I can fit in here. So lots and lots of brown gravy. I was going to use that, if you remember, we're going to use that for Also, I have turkey gravy. The brown gravy I thought I could use to have something to serve with the rice. You know, you could serve brown gravy over rice. As a side dish, you could make meatballs if you have meat available, mushrooms, things like that, and have a way to eat your rice. And the turkey gravy, I had planned on, I also have in a tote, I have several boxes of stuffing mix, and I have canned chicken. And I would take a can of the chicken and a can of, no, I would either use a can of soup, can of mushroom soup, or the turkey gravy packet. And I would mix that with the stuffing mix and bake it. And that's a really, really good casserole. My family really likes that. So that's a casserole we've actually had for years, but I was able to think about how I would turn that into a prepping meal, and it all stores very well in my prepper closet. So yay for that. All right, my Velveeta cheese sauce is in. My Bisquick cheese garlic biscuits. These are very good. I also, last time I ordered, they didn't have them, but they substituted with the Red Lobster biscuit mix. And it was a little more expensive than these. And I haven't tried the Red Lobster yet, so I'm curious to know what that will be like. Okay. And I've emptied one of these little baskets. And I'm gonna let that be. There's more things I can get out of my pantry that will easily fit in here because it's not even halfway full. But I also have all of these egg noodles. So I'm going to have a tote just for my noodles. And this is going to give me a lot more room. I can tell by how these totes are filling up that I will have. Plus I have these 2 containers empty now to use in some way in my pantry. But I have 4 bags of egg noodles and I have room for more. So that's only 2 of the totes, and neither one are completely full. So I am excited. I will have room to store and stack totes in the top of the closet, which will give me more room in my prepper storage. So I'm very excited about that. And that would be an encouragement I would say. Don't ever just get complacent with your prepping storage. Always be looking for ways to make it more efficient, make it better for you. Keep your stockpile clean and make sure it stays organized. Check on it periodically to make sure that your food is doing well where you've stored it. Always be thinking about adding to your stockpile. Be thinking of different storage solutions because what you have might be working fine. Like my blue boxes were working fine. I was happy with those until I got to thinking, when I saw the top of that closet was empty, I thought that would be really nice to be able to stack, and I could get so much more stored up high, safely away in totes that stack nicely. That would be, sorry I bumped my camera there. That would be something to think about, and always be thinking and working through your prepping, how you store things, how you gather what you need, what you don't need. Be sure and make note of that. The things that don't work well for you, make note of that and don't buy any more of it. You know, don't buy stuff you don't like. But always be working on that prepper pantry, looking for better storage solutions. My dream is to have a basement one day with all of the shelves and that looks like a grocery store. I think that would be so cool. But for now, I'm doing the best that I can with where I'm at, and it's working fine. I'm doing well. And I would encourage you the same. If you live in an apartment, if you live in a very small house or a big house, you can prep and you can do that for your family. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I'll let you go and hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.